Our minds have become so shallow that we start fighting with small issues with our Muslim brothers. Forget brothers. Even if you have a small difference of opinion with your own father, I'm very serious about it. In the matter of deen, if you find that there is a small differences with your own father, you start disowning him. You start feeling that he doesn't know anything. And out of that, you get hatred. You get envy against your own father, your own brother, your own mother, just because you find very small difference of opinion. Your father is not doing roughly then. You start questioning him. Your father is not wearing cap while praying. You start questioning him. Subhanallah, these are very small differences, my brothers and sisters. These are very small differences with which you are not supposed to fight among each other. These are not the issues we should discuss. These are not the issues which could cause differences among Muslims and deviate our hearts from one Muslim brothers. I remember in a Maghrib Salah, I was standing in the first row and the Imam did not come, and the Muazzin was looking for Imam to come, and nobody was there to lead Salah, and it was a big mosque, and my father was standing with me in the same queue, and he called me that go and lead the Salah. This was the very first time I went to lead the Salah in a mosque, in that mosque. And when the takbir was called, I was just raising my hand to say Allahu Akbar, and I found the Muazzin, he was putting cap on my head. I did not take it, and this is not the very first time happened with me. Many times in the past it happened while I am praying. Some people will come, they will give me cap. Some people will ask me why I am doing rafali then. Some they ask me why I am putting hand on the chest. And I have to respond to them. I don't know why. I don't know why we need to respond to these small issues. Okay, if you want answers, I'll give the references. It is mentioned in this hadith, you have to do rafali then. Prophet ﷺ and all the companions, they used to do rafali then while they were praying. They used to tie their hand, they used to put their hand on the chest while praying. I can prove by hadith, but then the issues will start. Because you are doing taqleed of one imam, and you are not going to believe what I am saying. So the debate will start. You can question when you are ready to accept the truth, when you are ready to accept the Sahih Hadith. If you are not ready, then you are not supposed to debate it. So this person who put cap on me, on my head, I did not take that cap. You might think that why I did not take. You might think that why I should have taken the cap for giving a good message of brotherhood. But why I did not keep the cap? Because I had to tell this man that without cap, the salah is valid. Why he was putting the cap on my head? Because he thinks that because of the person is not wearing cap, their salah is invalid. They cannot pray behind an imam who is not having cap, whose head is not covered. And this is a misunderstanding. This is a misconception. There is nothing as such that if you do not cover your head, your salah is invalid. Or people praying behind you, their salah is invalid. It is for a woman. If she is praying, her head should be covered. I wonder why people start these small issues to argue and to debate, and this will then stretch the debate, and the whole environment will be very bad. The message is, my brothers and sisters, the message is very clear. If you want to accept truth, it is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it will come from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it comes from the understanding of companions, understanding of Sahaba, then the scholar, then the ijma of the scholars. Now if you want to pick one scholar and think that whatever he has said is correct, and you leave all the Sahih Hadith, then you are not supposed to argue. You are not supposed to jump in any kind of argument, because your mind is not going to accept. Your heart is filled with taqleed, blind belief. You are not going to accept what is truth. So the message is very clear. You should keep your mind and heart open to understand the book of Allah, to understand the hadith of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to understand how the companions understood Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his actions. And then you should have that manner, you should have that guts to accept the fatwa of the ijma of the scholar, not just blind following one scholar, which is your favorite. Because your favorite, being your favorite, doesn't mean that the person is 100% correct, the person is masoom and free from mistakes. The only person who is masoom and free from mistake, and you should do taqleed of, and you should believe blindly, is the saying of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What he has said, sami'na wa ata'na. You have to listen and obey. You cannot question you cannot question in the teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But apart from him, everyone could be questioned and argued